right, I'm back. Follow me, but don't double tap. I ain't liking that. You subscribe, I monetize. Now who's striking that? Wanna see the contract? Who got the rights to that? This my story. I spent my whole life on life. Time's up. Shador Sanders with the rollie in the armor. I could do this shit with my eyes closed. The main attraction don't come at me with no side show. I'm selling high, they wanna buy low.
What's popping, baby? We right back at you like we never left. But it's that time, you know. Mock draft season is all season for us, man. And we back with another one. We in the middle of a draft right now. It's not really a mock, but these same Sadness Madness marathon startup, something that I'm really trying to get out there. And let's see how tonight goes. And hopefully I make still some strategies in my own league that we doing right now. So get myself together, man. Make sure I'm all good and all clear. Rock, how you feeling, Playboy?
Well, I just made myself a doctor's appointment. The wife got sick and tired of me coughing up a storm. And I'm like, I think it'll get better. It's only been a month since I've had this cough. She's like, make an appointment. So I'm going to pass that on to you, Fizz. Maybe you should also make an appointment because there's something going around and we need to be in tip-top shape before the season comes around. So
nah, for sure, bro. And that might be something we might need to do. I might need to do. You already did it. So you getting the wheels rolling on that bus, man. But I put for those that don't know, put the link in the chat. Go ahead, sign up now. If you want to join the mock, go ahead, tap in. It's the marathon mock, so you know the rules. We don't gotta explain it. If you need it, let me know. But take a spot, take a side. And me and Rock might see if we want to join this festivities for the night. But in the meantime, between time though, man, we glad to be here another night, another Tuesday. We missed my boy next week. He wasn't here. And I know we're in the middle of a draft right now, Rock, but how I feel to be back, man, drafting, you know, getting your strategies in with landing spots. It's your first mock since the landing spots, brother.
It is. It's been great. This draft, I think, is gone pretty much like chalk as far as just what I expected and stuff like that. It's not diverting too much from my own personal rankings. So once we have those landing spots, people are pretty much in line. There isn't too much discrepancy going on right now, but it's been a lot of fun. This getting Travion Henderson and Tootin, who we were talking about earlier today. So yeah, starting off strong, 2 RBs in a strong RB class. So how are you feeling about this draft?
Well, I was just talking about this drafting overall, but we talking about our draft. Yeah, it's pretty much suit. I mean, we only 18 picks in, so yeah, it doesn't look too crazy. I got a little surprised with one of the picks that I thought was going to go another way, but yeah, outside of that though, man, looks pretty, pretty chalk to me, bro.
Jalen Milroe is still going up pretty high, Mr. Voorhees.
But that was a surprise pick. Bro. I ain't want to say his name, but that was a surprise pick. I know he's a Jaden Higgins guy, so I was very surprised to see him take Higgins over. I mean, Milroe over Higgins. But hey, man, switching it up a little bit,
Yeah. So, but no, man. I have this draft going on right now, and then I have. Let me see. I have 2 other drafts that are going on right now. I've gotten Jalen Royals in almost every draft I've been a part of. He just keeps falling to me, and he's like the 6th receiver that's going to be catching passes from Patrick Mahomes. But
don't let my boy Voorhees hear that, man. All right, don't let him hear it, man.
they need a lot of help at receiver, but I'm not sure if Jalen Royals. Hopefully he's not the next Sky Moore. So, but yeah, I'm pretty hopeful for him.
You know, people don't like hearing that name, Rock. Come on now, they don't like hearing that name, man.
Yeah, I got some PTSD. I remember drafting him in the first round, man. It was rough.
Yes, sir. D Brody, how you feeling, man? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you tapping through. Hopefully we get you on this marathon mock, man. We got to get you on this new style of Dynasty, baby. Yeah. I've been pushing it. We're going to get you in tune, man. But I appreciate you tapping in. You know how the vibes is, man. Late night, me and Rock, we've been sick for about 38 centuries, and we on the 39th round. So.
Yeah. Let's say hello to the good people instead of us
That's
just
it. That's
yapping in
it.
here.
That's it. We was all talking about ourselves, man. Let's see what's popping, man. We got my boy Jake always stopping through, man. He said he gonna give me them Ted McMillan signed jerseys in the mail. I think he said that anyway. But shout out to Jake, man. Appreciate you, big dog. Patty Mills, man. He said he in the building, man. You ain't put that H on there, but I got you, my brother. Say less, say less. No problems, man. Of course, my boy Voorhees is in here. DB in the building. He said, what's good, man? Soggy is in here. Look like the whole crew that's in the draft that we currently in, man. So everybody popping up. My boy J Jack in the building. And my boy D-Bro says set it up. So look, D-Bro, this will give you a rundown of how the draft is, right? I started this mock draft. It's called the Marathon Startup. So you draft rookies picks rounds 1 through 3. And then the veterans start in the 4th round. So where you originally start picking vets at like the 101, that's currently now the 401. So if you look back at this mock, you'll see all rookies rounds 1, 2, and 3. And then whoever has the 12th spot in the 1st round, they'll have the first pick when it gets to the Josh Allens and Jaden Daniels. And yeah, man, it's a nice little twist that I try to throw on the game, and people seem to like it. So hopefully, D Brody, man, we get you tapped in on one of those, man, so we can see if you could break the code, man. A lot of people think they know which part they want to draft at, and then at the end of the draft, they're like, I think I would have switched to this side. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we got going on right now. We got a couple of spots open, man. We got that link in the chat, man. Let's get it popping. Let's see what's good with it, man. But Rock, man, since you here, brother, like I said, you missed last week, man. Let us know, man, what's good, bro. For the people that weren't on this morning, man, how was your trip?
Mm-hmm.
How much football did you miss? Did you get to enjoy a whole line of the draft and all that good stuff? And give us a quick update on how your trip was and everything that you missed out on, brother.
So the trip was amazing. It was a trip of a lifetime. I was able to be with my family and with 2 of my best friends. So just being able to have family and friends on one trip together with my wife, to go off to an exotic, far away land. The only thing that was tough was having to travel for about 17 to 18 hours, Fizz. But the wife surprised me. She upgraded us to business class. At first, I was pissed off as hell when she told me how much that she spent, because I don't like having any money spent on me, Fizz. She works very, very hard. I think that she's worth whatever money she wants to spend on herself. Me, myself, personally, I've never been treated so well. So I'm kind of reserved. I'm kind of reluctant to accept such nice gifts, even from my wife. But once I sat down and then I started going all the way back, and then they were like, would you like some champagne? How about a hot towel? And then I was looking at all these different brandies they had, Fizz. I was like, which one's your favorite? And he's like, why not try them all, sir? So he brought out a whole flight of brandy. And the food was from a 3-star Michelin chef from San Francisco. So yeah, it only took me a few minutes just to be able to sit back and just enjoy the ride. If it's already been given to you, it's just like,
accept it, baby. That's it.
You got to accept it. So, that was the way it got kicked off, and all we did was shop and eat the entire time. So it was my absolute favorite experience. It's going to be a vacation I remember for a very, very long time. So,
well, I'm glad to hear that, my brother. Glad y'all got a chance to go out of town or out of the country and have a good time, man. And glad you're back with us. You know, you're back with us, man. I know we said tonight we weren't going to join the mock, but it looked like, man, the people they marathoned out, Rock. I don't know, man. So I think I'm gonna select a team, and if we get enough, we'll share the team. If we don't, you pick your team. But I'm gonna go ahead and get team 6. I want to take the DB special, get the in the middle man, and get all the sneaky stuff that everybody else seem to miss out on. So my man Guy said like Home Alone too. Yeah, he except he ain't missed the flight, guys. He ain't missed the flight, man. He got a chance to enjoy it. I absolutely love Home Alone too. But no, it was as far as football goes, it was great just to disconnect. But I promised myself when I went on this trip, this is going to be a time for me to be able to do as much reading as possible, because I don't know when I get back how much of a routine I'm going to be able to do when it comes to my reading. It can be very hard. It's very important for me. But I did, in the last 3 days, catch up all on my rookie process. I couldn't wait until I got back. So I started
updating my process with the landing spots, with the draft capital, and of course, being able to tune in. I didn't miss a minute of the first 2 nights. So it was great to be able to tap in and watch you guys. I wish I could have been there, but it's all good. I'll be there next year.
Well, Patty Mills said he's looking forward to his first trip to Europe, man. So shout out to you, Patty, man. Let us know how that was, man, when you get back. And Rock, man, I went ahead. I'm waiting for the league, man. They must be marathon out, brother. I'm waiting, though. But I added 3 more rounds. I know I said 15, but I made it 18, and here's why. Instead of us breaking down the teams at the end, let's just add more to see what the players look like when we get a little further. Because we always stop at 15, and there's always that team where we like, man, if this guy had 3 more,
1 or 2, yeah, I'm right there with you.
18, and instead of breaking down the teams afterwards, we'll just kind of do it as we go, or just maybe give a best take, worst take out of the team. But we won't spend an extra hour breaking down the team. So,
that sounds good, man. I'm right there with you.
I see, Rock, like you're gonna have to join them out. I see my boy Cody in the building, man. Shout out to Cody. Matter of fact, let me put it up on the screen, man, so y'all can see it, man. Share it to your friends, your babies, your kids at the daycare, man. Let them know, man. Come join the mock with us, man, and get it popping, man. Let's have us a good time tonight. Actually, I'm gonna scoot us over a little bit, Rock. 1 second, brother.
Oh man, it looks like we're gonna need more than just myself.
We looking butt naked out here, man. What's good with it, man? What's up with it, man?
you need to get Ty back on the stream. When you had Ty on, that was one of the best mock-ups that I watched. He brought a lot of energy. It was awesome being able to watch him, man. Man, Mikey, are you in this? You better get in this.
Come on, Mike, man. Look, what's good, man? I know my boy D Brody probably busy, man. Brody, man, you would have had an invite. Oh, okay, hold on. Terminal. It's in the chat, bro. For those that's watching that don't know where the link is, it's in the chat. So just scroll up a little bit. I can post it again. Like I said, as soon as we fill in the league, we're gonna get it started, man. But marathon startup, it continues tonight. And man, tap in with us, man. Y'all want to have some fun, get these mocks in, get these strategies in. And if anybody wants to decide, ever decides to make a league like this or join one like this, man, y'all let me know, man. My DMs or something, bro. I want to hear y'all experience was. I know our boy Connor, he said as soon as he saw the first mock, he started his own league with one. So he said he made a lot of trades though, so it was too much breaking down for me. But we're gonna check it out soon though. But we currently in one of these drafts, man. DB is in it. Me, you, Voorhees, Adam. We got Adam out of the attic to draft. We got Cooper in there, EV, Maddie. Almost the whole team, man. I tried when we made 2 leagues though, Rock. I made sure we had Mike in one and Adam in the other. I didn't want both of them together. Break the boys apart, man. I don't want this collusion going on. nah, I'm just playing. But I know they in 100 million thousand leagues anyway, so I try to save them from being in the same leagues all together.
All right, I'm in this one right now too. You want me to snipe you before your pick or after your pick?
Whatever you want, bro. Whatever you want, man. The faster we get the league jumping, the quicker we can go ahead and get it popping, baby. So,
all right, I'm in it.
Maybe
now.
You know what? Did you share it in the Discord, Rock? Share it in the Discord too, bro. But
I did.
Meantime, in between time though, man. I know this morning we had us a long talk about some players. Anybody in the chat have a surprise pick that they've been having to get? I know we're doing a mock, but any player in this class that you have to get at any value at one of the veterans that you have to get, like every single mock, especially when we do these mocks, we pretty much got the same players. Rock, in the top 3 rounds, 1, 2, 3. I know you picking at 7 right now.
Yeah.
Who is that guy in the 3rd round? I know the 3rd round is kind of iffy to kind of guess, but now that we have landing spots and where the guys are, what do you think that 3rd round gonna look like now? Do you think it changes a lot? I mean, I'm not sure when the last time you mocked since last week, but how much do you think it changed?
So what I did in between this show and our previous show this morning is I updated what the difference was between my pre-draft rankings and my post-draft rankings. And the 3rd round has the most difference, at least for me personally. Okay. So I could just tell you right now, Terrence Ferguson, he rose up 20 spots for me. He's in the 3rd round now. He wasn't a 3rd round pick for me before. Dylan Sampson fell 12 spots. He was a 2nd round pick. Now he's a 3rd round pick for me. Ty Felton, he rose up 15 spots for me. Pat Bryant and Isaac Tesla came out of nowhere. I had them in the 6th round, Fizz.
Mhm.
They rose up 33 and 32 spots respectively for me. And Savion Williams, he rose up 10 spots for me. So those are the biggest differences. And it was great. I'm not gonna lie, Fizz, going through my 1st and 2nd round ranks, not much changed. The biggest one by far was RJ Harvey. He rose up 16 spots for me, Fizz.
Mhm.
Jalen Milroe fell 16 spots. So they literally just swapped places for me. So, but outside of that, everything was within a few picks for me. Not much changed for me whatsoever. So, and of course, Shador Sanders, he fell really far for me. But outside of that, everything else didn't change all that much in the first couple of rounds.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna find out soon, brother. We got one more team to fill in, baby. Once we get that popping, we're gonna pop out and show them, man. So hopefully, by the time we drop and by the time it get popping, man, we're gonna go ahead and do our thing. But I'm sitting here waiting, Rock, right? And I don't know if you hip to this, but we 16 minutes in, man. I'm sitting here waiting on this last person to join. I got one question.
What?
What the hell is going on, baby? Let's get it popping, man. You know it's popping on Tuesdays up in here.
I like that. Is that a new one?
Yeah, that's a new track, man. It's a wild song. What the hell, Barry? What the hell, Ante? That's all I'm saying, bro. What the hell is going on? Red, I see you in the chat, baby. Come on, man. You trying to get it popping or what, man? What's good with you, man? Let's see my boy Red always tapped in. One more spot, man. Once we get that field, we're gonna stop talking and get out of y'all way, man. That's what y'all want anyway. But and like outside of that though, right? Outside of the rookies, man. Player value, team value, right? The players that are already on teams. Okay, my boy he said he's stopping the madness. He jumped out of the lake over there at the Crystals, and he got service now. We good to go. We could have this conversation during the draft, but we about to get it started. All rookies 1 through 3. Veterans started the 4-1. Let's get it started, baby. Yeah. But back to what I was saying though, Rock, the veterans, right? Who do you think the biggest hit was for vets as far as when the rookies came into their team? What was one of your biggest veteran hits?
That is a really, really good question. I think Caleb Williams definitely has to be up there. Him, Justin Herbert, as far as the quarterbacks go. Yeah. I think those were two of the biggest winners. Off the top of the dome. When it comes, there's a lot of running backs. Can you hear the bird?
It's like a little bit of feedback, man. Sound like your hamster going over there running around, man. I don't know, bro.
So I usually close my door so that my cats don't come in. Man, my cat was sleeping behind me. I never saw it. So she's like causing a whole bunch of terror right now. She's eating all these
dreaming
birds.
About chasing hamsters, man. That's what she's doing, man.
But there were a ton of running backs, Fizz, that really won. So like, what's his name? Out of Breece Hall. So Breece Hall won. Our dude.
Well, Rob, I'm gonna ask you this: did he really win, or did he just stay where he was supposed to be anyway? Like people threw him away before they even knew what was really going to happen. You know what I'm saying?
That's why he's a winner, because he's exactly where the entire time, and people were talking shit about him.
I got
Remember, he was sending out monkey emojis with him smoking a cigarette on phones and stuff like that. It was a whole bunch of bullshit. That was happening. So everything has been righted. All the wrongs have been righted. So that's why I appreciate that. We have to give a huge shout out to Matty. We were ripping him for the first 9 mock drafts, taking DeAndre Swift the entire time.
Yeah, man. I thought about Matty right after the draft, bro.
DeAndre Swift, Chase Brown. There were a lot of running backs that just completely, were able to survive the draft, basically, is what it came down to.
Hold on, man. Do y'all know this Superflex, right? I don't know if I'm tripping or what. This is Superflex. I don't know if everybody remember it, but okay. I'll take Cam Ward, man. Superflex League, Dynasty startup. And let's put it is a premium on it. We didn't say the premium for tight ends, but let's just say 2 points. Instead of 1.7, 2-point tight end premium, Rock. We're going to go with that tonight. Hopefully give him a boost, but only start one. But I'm surprised, man. Cam Ward at 106. What do you think about that, Rock?
That is criminal. I don't know what people are doing right now.
Let out pick 6. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's absolutely insane. I'm going to go with my dude, Emeka Egbuka.
Rock. When I seen it, man, you already know, man. I was.
What the hell?
What the hell? What the hell is going on, baby? I ain't mad at it though. I ain't mad at it. Oh man, I appreciate y'all for that one, but I'm very surprised to see that though.
That is very, very surprising. It's because so Cameron Ward, he's been either between top 5, top 8 prospect I've seen over the last 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going in most drafts 102 or 103 to get him at 106. I don't know what people are doing. So
yeah, like I said, Rock. But I will say this, right? I like the strategy of. I talked to my boy earlier. I like the strategy of taking a Ward in the rookie part of the draft, and here's why. Because if let's just say if this is a loaded quarterback class like last year, this will be a cheat code, maybe, right? But having Ward there, it kind of saves me from having to take one earlier than I would have when we get to the veterans. Because now I got one that's a starter. He locked in to go in and, pretty much run the show when he gets there. Now I don't have to worry when I want to double tap at receiver or running back receiver. Damn, man, I should take this quarterback because I don't have one yet. You know what I'm saying? So I think getting Cam Ward this early in this type of format is kind of a cheat code, bro, because it helps you when you miss those Justin Jefferson, Josh Allen's and Lamar, and you know what I'm saying? You can feel comfortable saying I could wait an extra 2 or 3 rounds now because I have one guy. So
you're getting what I think is going to be a top 12 quarterback and someone who I think is going to be at the end of first rounds of startups by next year. Travion Henderson, Tet, Amari Hampton, they have no chance of that whatsoever. Travis Hunter and Ashton Genty being generational prospects, they do have a chance of sneaking into the first round of startups.
Yeah,
those other 3 guys don't. So I don't understand why Cameron Ward fell to you, but you know what? It is what it is. They didn't deserve them anyway. So you deserve Cam Ward. So you appreciate him. You appreciate the fact that he has the best arm in this class. He can throw off a platform at any angle whatsoever. And also too, he passed for the most yards and touchdowns in what was it, college history. He had it was an insane amount of production that he had in all those years that he had in college. And with all those years, he's coming in pro ready. He's coming in with that experience. He's coming into a team that has added some depth and some strength to that offensive line. Mm-hmm. And also, too, he's coming to a coach who is offensive friendly, from the Cincinnati Bengals. And that the players do love him. So I think it's the perfect situation for Cameron Ward. They're going to build up those playmakers over the next couple of years, but you can't do it all in 1 year.
Yeah, you can't do it all. More so for me, I like that he has veterans around him, Brock. That's what I like. He doesn't have a bunch of young guys in the locker room that just don't know what's going on. Tony Pollard, he's been around for a while. Calvin Ridley, they signed Tyler Lockett. They got guys around there in that locker room that have been around long enough to say, hey, Rook, come with me. I can show you what to do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I like the most is that he's not surrounded by a bunch of young dudes who just all over the place, just like him, because he's going to have his lumps too. So having an older guy, some veterans, some seasoning in the kitchen, man, that's what we like to have, man. So I'm not mad at that at all, bro.
Yeah. And here's the other thing is too that people have to remember of all the different positions, Fizz, quarterback is the most insulated. You can have a quarterback that went through the worst situation of all time in Caleb Williams being the 101, and look where he is right now. So it's just he hasn't lost. There was maybe a dip towards the end of the season, but it's right back to where maybe it was before with Ben Johnson now and that situation changing. So I think there's just too much people going against process with skipping out on Cam Ward and letting him fall to the 106.
I'm going to be honest, Rock, in the draft we in right now in the other league, I almost took Cam. I took Travis because I just love me some Travis, man. But the same thing I just told you earlier about having that quarterback solidified so that I can cheat later on, that was really on my mind, man. And I said, oh, man, I want to take Cam so bad because I could buy myself 2 rounds of cheating in another position. But I went Travis, man. My heartstrings sung to me, man. So
I don't knock you getting Travis Hunter because, I advocated pre-draft, and my stance has not changed on this whatsoever, is that Ashton Genty and Travis Hunter are generational players.
Oh,
you go with the generational talent over even with the warp, even over the positional need and stuff like that, even in a super flex league.
Well, it's on your pick now, brother.
All right, let me see what I'm going to do right here. So,
and also we got a question in chat. I got you, Curtis Martin. I got you, my brother. 1 second.
I want to make this pick. I'm going to go with Hick. And then,
that might have been my pick, Rock. I don't know. What the hell? What the hell, Barry?
I'm gonna let the release the Kraken back into her room. So
okay, I got you, bro. I got you. Man, Rock might have took my pick, man. So, wow. Okay, so I'm gonna say this, y'all. I see Trey Harris here, man, and this is man. Trey Harris being here is kind of tough, bro. I don't know how I could pass on Trey Harris. Jalen Milroe is my second pick, right? I don't want to prolong the draft time. Jalen Milroe is definitely my pick, but seeing Trey Harris here kind of got me hurting and upset right now too. So I think with the strategy,
I have Trey Harris ahead of him.
You said you got Trey Harris ahead of who?
Jalen Milroe.
I do too. I want to go with my strategy, Rock. I want to try a strategy tonight.
All right, try it out.
I'm gonna go Milroe. I got a strategy tonight, and I'm gonna stick to it.
This ain't real. This is a fake draft anyway. So this is the time to try different things.
But I'm gonna be honest, 100% Trey Harris is my pick right here. But I have a strategy of what I just told you, right? Buying my quarterbacks early, so later I can be okay and try to. I'm not saying Milroe's a guarantee. You might not never start, but I'm saying at least I bought myself a backup quarterback on my team for year one. So
he's the perfect fourth quarterback,
Exactly. So that's my strategy tonight for y'all to give y'all the heads up. That's my strategy. But we had Curtis Martin, man. He had a question. He said, "What's our thoughts on Kyron Williams?" I'm guessing after them getting the running back,
Jarquez Hunter. Yeah, I mean, Jarquez Hunter was taken so late in the draft, and just so you know, Curtis, you're talking to the biggest Kyron Williams stan in myself. There has been no other running back that has been as productive as he has over the last 2 years collectively. Kyron Williams has taken advantage of every opportunity. There's no one that gets more goal line touches and converts them into touchdowns. He gets all the opportunities, even with Blake Corum. It still was the Kyron Williams show, despite all the love that Sean McVay showed him. So I think it makes sense if you want to keep riding that train to continue with him. I think he's still at a value because he's still not being taken higher than what his production elicits. But at the same time, I want to also knock you for wanting to sell high.
Well, I was just about to get to it. This is his sales right here. What you think about the sales?
Okay. Would you trade him for Travion or Judkins or Caleb Johnson? I think I would consider for Travion just because I have Travion Henderson as the 105. I have Caleb Johnson and Quinshon Judkins as my 110, 111. So I would consider it for Travion. I would not consider it for Judkins or Caleb Johnson at this point. You can try to be ahead.
This is one of those guys that would have to be a plus for me, though, Rob. I think he solidified himself enough to demand a plus from a rookie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Especially a rookie that wasn't a first round. What was my pick? My bad. Where we at? Terminal. Come on, man. You know my pick. That's why you did it, huh?
You might as well just get a third quarterback. Just get
I ain't going know what the shuck, man. You know what the shuck ain't going on up in here. Come on, Rob. Yeah. Come on, man. But I ain't gonna lie. Shador would have been my pick. That was my strategy. I ain't knocking it though because it was a solid pick. I like the pick anyway. Let's see what we got going on. I know my boy Red over there, like, man, Fizz, shut up, man. I'm gonna be honest, Rock. I got a pick, and I think I'm a.
There's my favorite. One of my favorite wide receivers is still on the board.
Me too. But I want to try a different strategy, but I don't think it's worth the strategy. So I'm gonna go Jalen Noel, man.
It was the wide receiver I was talking about.
I know. That was mine too. That was mine too, man.
Oh man, who the hell am I gonna get now?
I was looking for a running back though, because I really, you know me, Rock. I'm running back heavy when it comes to the vest, and I mean receiver heavy, and I kind of wanted to get the rookies out the way in the other positions and then it's stacked, but it ain't looking like I can do that right now. So
man, who the hell took Kyle Williams? I can't find him.
Oh, he's been gone.
Shit, he won at the 2.8. Damn.
Been gone, bro.
Man.
Hey, look. It's going up. It's going up, Rock. You missed it, man. You should have been here, Playboy. You missed out 1 week. Now everything dropping. Everything changed.
I have literally gotten Jalen Royals in every single draft. Even mock drafts, it seems like he just keeps falling to me, man. So I'm just going to keep going.
Hey, look, you heard my boy Voorhees on that one, man. He twisted. He probably cracked his phone and everything, man. He's sick to his stomach right now.
But yeah, as far as
don't show up in his nightmares tonight, Voorhees, man. Please calm down, brother. Calm down, man.
Yeah, don't be jumping out of that boat and trying to drag me down in the Crystal Lake.
Hey,
I'll get nightmares.
hey, Rob. You're a wild boy for that one.
Oh my Lord. No, that's like one of the most terrifying scenes, the way that movie ended, just him coming out of the water. It's just crazy as hell. Like, people under the stairs too. But no, Judkins
started on that. Go ahead, Rock.
Judkins and Caleb Johnson, they landed in awesome landing spots though too. So don't be surprised if either of those running backs also have productive seasons as well. But you're gonna be projecting. You're gonna be making too much of a guess. It's a little too rich for me. So I would say hold on to Kyron Williams unless you want to trade him for Travion. So that's where I'm at right there.
You see this right here, Mandy?
What the hell? What the hell?
That's what I'm saying, right? Listen, they trying to switch up. Burry even said he want to get him so he can sell him. Man, please, you ain't gonna sell no platinum watch once you get it on your wrist, baby. You're gonna want to put that on the shelf. I don't want to hear it. I don't believe it. Buy the Sanders juice, baby. That's all I'm saying. I read. Buy the Sanders juice, baby.
Yeah.
Don't get me hyped tonight, man. Don't get me hyped tonight, man. You know it's going up on a Tuesday. You know how we get down, man. Don't get me hype on that one, Rock. All right.
Going up on Tuesday.
Look at Burry.
Oh my Lord.
Burry,
Oh my Lord.
You don't sell platinum watches, baby. Bling bling. You feel me? We in the building, man. You know how we get down, DB. Come on now.
So if you could be so kindly, Redwords did have a comment a little bit earlier on. He said, because I just put in my rankings we're coming out with the 4th edition of the draft guide with updated rankings post-draft. And he couldn't help but notice I still have Tyler Shuck very, very low. For me, I still have him. Where is he right now? Oh, yeah, he's the 502 for me. He's my 50th ranked player. And when I was putting it in,
my bad. I don't mean to cut you off, Rock, but I always like to pause it here just to remind everybody that this is where we kick off the veterans. So for those who's watching at home that not sure what we doing, how this looks real crazy. All the rookies going rounds 1 through 3, 4-1. The 112 gets the 4-1, and now we start where you would love to start. So pick 101 if we didn't have the rookies in. It's starting right now. So just give everybody a heads up on that. If you're watching at home, don't let your kids see this. All right, let's get it started. We going back up.
Well, you make it sound kind of dirty.
Hey, man, it is dirty in the marathon, baby. You feel me? But we getting right back to it, man. It's on you, Cody. I just had to let everybody know, man. Parental discretion advised. Let's get it popping. Go. Let's get it, man. Go ahead, Rock. My bad, brother.
I love that. But no, I'll make this short and sweet. Tyler Shuck is one of those players, Fizz, I'm willing to be wrong on. I know he was taken towards the beginning half of the second round, but you know what? I just didn't see it. And there's not going to be every single team in the NFL is going to get it right with their picks.
Yep.
I'm going to bet that Kellen Moore got this one wrong. I know he has a quarterback history. I know that he's been successful as an OC. This is one of those picks, Red, I'm willing to be wrong on.
Well, maybe he didn't take it though. Let's give him a little bit of grace, right? Maybe he didn't take it. Maybe it was.
No, he took it. He said he did in the press conference.
Oh no, hell no, my bad.
He said that he loved. He loved
him anyway, man. So feel me? I already told you he ain't know what he was doing. But go ahead, man.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those picks because here's the thing: if you're going to say I'm too low on Tyler Shuck, man, you guys are still too damn high on Shedeur Sanders. You know how many 5th round quarterbacks that can't run and can't throw the ball with that much arm strength succeed in the NFL? There is no one in the NFL that plays like Shedeur Sanders. There isn't. So you want to say I'm too low on him? Man, you guys are still too damn high on Shedeur Sanders.
What the hell?
Man, make your pick, man.
Oh shit! Thank you. I didn't know something. I do apologize. Oh, let me turn rookies off. I was about to draft.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Oh, my dude, Joe Burrow.
Like that. Hey, I'm gonna
Mhm.
switch it up on you right quick though, Rock. I
Okay.
got to do it, baby. 2 point
Rock
tight end
Bowers.
premium. Let's go.
Yep,
Baby.
I
Let's
knew
go.
you were gonna do that.
No, I
Yeah.
got to do it, man. You
I
know
was
I gotta have the
considering.
club going up, man. I got the club going up, baby. That's how we doing it. That's how we
Yeah.
doing it, man. Cody, I appreciate you copping in every week with us, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Good to see you,
Yeah.
man. Your eyes is open. Good to see you, brother. Always good to see my boy. And we got a couple of new people that's joined us, man. We got Trophy Case Ace in the building. I just threw the Ace in there, man. We glad you up in here tonight. Who else don't draft? We're just on the regular, right? We got anybody new? We got Fox in here. He missed a couple of weeks, man. I think after I had the auto
He's
draft.
missed every single one except the first two.
Well, since the auto draft,
like,
I got him.
yeah.
He was like, man, I got to get my mind right, man. So good to have my boy Fox
There is
back.
a new guy in here. He's drafting from the 9th spot, unless he was here last week. Do you recognize? It's
Terminal?
Ryan 88.
Oh no. That's no. He drafted no.
Oh, I do
he
apologize. I'm sorry, I forgot about you. It's Ryan. And
bro,
don't
hold on,
take
because
it
he in a couple
personally.
of leagues with me right now. I think he in a draft with me tomorrow or Friday. Bro, people change their YouTube names and I be forgetting, like, man, I mean,
Oh, this is their burner account now. Is that what
yeah,
you're saying?
no. You know that sometimes people don't have like Adam. How the hell is Adam Raptor whatever on Sleeper? But we know it's ATM. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
You can't be trying to cheat, man.
But
I think he said he did that because when people be in leagues, he don't want them to know it's him. I don't know, man. But he think he Vince Carter. He the Vince Carter of the Sleeper app. I don't know, man. We got.
He wants to keep his anonymity.
Oh, yeah, man. That's what it seemed like.
Some other questions that we missed. Oh, so I like what Patty Mills asked earlier. Which NFL team won the draft? Who was the best drafted team you think from the NFL draft?
Hold on, bro. I see Scribble said you hop into the live and see his eyes right to Jefferson in the 4th round. I thought we were smoking that good stuff tonight.
We are smoking that good stuff tonight. So.
Nah, Scribble. So just in case you wasn't hip, man. That's why I'm glad you're here. You said that, brother. This is the Marathon Dynasty startup. So rookies go rounds 1 through 3. The veterans go 4th and beyond. So the 4th round of 101, 401 started with the Josh Allens and all those went. So that's why it looks backwards and all it looks scribbled, you know what I'm saying? Because it's the marathon startup, my boy. So I'm glad you're here though. Glad you caught that and you asked that question. Anytime you want to join us on the live and draft in this format, man, we put the link up right before it's right during the show. So I'm glad to have you, man. Hopefully we got you as a subscriber. If you like it, get us that like, my boy, and we appreciate you being here, man. You know?
I don't know why, Fizz, but I'm so glad that you came along.
He decided to take poop in front of me, though. All right, then go ahead. Go more, Rob. I didn't mean to cut you off, brother.
It took the community so many damn years before they figured out, why don't we combine a rookie draft and a startup draft into the same draft? I don't know what took so long, but you know what? We're glad that you're here, Fizz, because we needed you to deliver.
I don't know what made me even think of it. I just was like, man, what can I do? Like, you know, you try to put your foot in it like grandma's mashed potatoes, man. I tried to put my foot in it, man. And, I did it, baby.
Oh, my God. Is that the secret recipe right there? All right, what the hell am I going to take? Oh, I want to take this guy right here. I'm not going to even think twice.
I like that. It's Terminal, man. I like that Caleb, bro. People sleeping on that Caleb. Hey, Rock, if you notice, man, Terminal look like he kind of stealing my picks over here. What you think, man? That was like a Fizz team right there, man. That's all I'm saying, man.
It looks pretty good. There's also Mikey's team. He's got the neighbors. He got Lamb on the way back. He didn't even go with Lamb first. That's crazy.
That's tough, bro. Hey, look, I'm not gonna lie, right? It's funny to see my boy Voorhees is always in here drafting with us. It's so funny to see Pat Mahomes pick this far back now, because usually he's always picked wherever he's at or higher.
Yeah.
So it's good to see Pat go back a little bit towards the end and see where his value might be with other people. But yeah, I see Mikey, man. He got Malik and CD, but back on the second.
Nasty.
Yeah. I mean, I know why Burry took Brad because of the 2-point. I get it. But to see him come back with that is that's pretty clean, bro. Except Mikey, you got what the shuck, man. I ain't feeling that one, bro. We ain't feeling the shuck, man. Outside of that,
are you right there with me too? As far as you're just gonna be willing to be wrong on Shuck?
oh, bro, I'm 100% wrong. I'm gonna be honest. I was in the draft the other day, and I said I got the 301. The pick should be Shuck, but what the Shuck? I ain't picking it, man. Keep on going.
Yeah.
I moved on. I took Jalen Noel right there, bro. I couldn't do it, man.
Watch it be the next freaking Justin Herbert.
Hey, Rock, you know me, man. My pride, man. I'm gonna be on Pride Rock, man, with Mufasa, man. If I got
Oh
to.
yeah.
I'll be by myself, man, on that rock, man. But
yeah, if I was on that rock and I had Tyler Shuck in my hand, I'd toss his ass off of that rock. You can keep him.
Hey, Rock,
Toss him down to the hyenas down below.
You remember the Anchor Man?
Oh yeah.
Okay. You know who Tyler Shuck is to me?
Oh my! Is he the guy that gets hit with a trident?
No, he's Baxter. He's Baxter.
Oh,
I kicked him off the damn bridge.
oh my god! Oh my!
When he kicked the dog off the bridge.
And then Jack Black is just like, "That's how I roll."
That's Tyler Shuck to me right there, man.
What are you doing? Red is he's seeing my rankings. He's seeing how low I have Tyler Shuck. He's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" Oh my god.
Nah, for real, man. But again, man, we appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Took us a little while, but we got the league filled up, man. So
yeah, it is what it is. It don't matter.
I know.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we here. And for those that caught on late, we're gonna go 18 rounds tonight, and we're not gonna review the teams. We're just gonna kind of go over best pick, worst pick, or which one we don't agree on and we most agree on, and then we just move on through. So instead of spending 30, 40 minutes on breaking it down, let's draft some more plays. That's what we came to hear. Y'all ain't come to hear us talk about your teams, man. You don't want to hear.
Well, what I would like to do, like we did last time, is allow the good people to tell us what they think of their drafts, what their favorite pick was,
okay,
what they would change about it too.
Well, let's start that like around 16, round 16. That way, when we get to 18, we can just close it out. We don't got to worry about it. So
if you don't want any feedback on your team, then just stay silent in the chat. We won't talk about your team.
That's it.
If you want to interact with us, then here you go. Yeah. So
outside of that CD Lamb thing, man, any big surprises so far, or are we on cue with everything?
Everything looks pretty honky dory to me.
Well,
almost is timed out.
I say this: the biggest surprise to me is DB. DB has 2 running backs and 3 tight ends. So I want to see how he shake out the rest of this team. But if I had to give a splash play to a team, I'm looking at DB Cook right now, and see where the main course is going to come from.
I'm feeling really good about my team. Joe Burrow and Justin Herbert stack is pretty nasty.
Yeah, you got him Booker, Higgins, and Royal, bro. Love that stack too. So
yeah. I did ask it before. We can go back to it, or we can skip it. Patty Mills asked, which team won the NFL draft? What do you think?
I don't know what one team won, but I will say the Giants is probably top 4.
Yeah.
I would say.
Not a Giants fan, by the way. I like what they did in the draft.
Not at all.
I'm never going to put on their jersey.
Yeah,
just
not
so
at
you
all.
guys know from this morning.
I would say the Houston Texans, bro, for them to trade back and still got what they got. I like their draft too, man. They got everything that they needed. You know what I'm saying? They went and got 2 receivers back to back from the same damn team. They got some O-line help. Like, I think that the Texans, man, to keep trading back out of the first round and get more value, I like what they did. And I think the Cardinals was okay. They were solid. I mean,
man, they keep drafting the top 10 and don't make it.
I know. I just say
a difference.
I say this, Rob. There were more teams that had good drafts than bad. I'll say that. I think a lot of teams had great drafts, and some teams maybe fell off. But even Denver, I like what Denver did. Denver had a solid draft. The Charge, I mean, there's a lot of teams, bro. It's a lot of teams I could say. Philly, but Philly just basically adding on to what they already have. But Philly had a great draft too. I think the Cowboys had a solid draft, man. I would give them an A-, man. I like the Cowboys draft. I knew they weren't gonna take a running back, but I felt like the only thing I think they missed out on is when they took the O-lineman, our first pick. I think they reached. I think they saw the pressure of all the other guys go, and they just took one. I really think they should have got a DN right there. It was a lot of DNs left, but outside of that, though, I liked everybody's draft for the most part, bro.
Come on, Mr. Christian Lake.
That's all right, man. He jumped in the river, man. My boy lost service, boy. There you go.
All right.
I'm about to call Freddie, man. We're gonna come get you about them nightmares they call.
Maybe Freddie versus Jason. There we go.
All right, let me see. We'll see what we got here, Rock. Okay. Oh man, hold on. How these quarterbacks falling like that, man?
I know.
There's a lot of falling going on here, man. And I usually don't take this guy, Rock. Right now, you know what?
Go for it.
I'm not gonna do it, Rock. I'm not gonna.
No, go for it. I left him for you. There you go.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I wanted to go with.
All right. I'm gonna say this. I like what he did. I like what he did, Rock. Right. Well, I like what the team did, and I think this is the right pick. But I'm gonna go with my guy. I'm gonna go Bo Nix, man. I'm gonna go Bo Nix, Rock.
That's the pick, man. I left him for you. I wanted to go with the 3 quarterbacks, but
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I think CJ Stroud with what he got in return of this draft, I think people sleeping on him a little bit. That was gonna be my pick, and I never draft CJ Stroud, but I love me some Sean Payton, and I'm gonna go with the Sean Payton bag of tricks, man.
No, I think Bo Nix, he would be my pick right there.
Okay.
Yeah, CJ Stroud, he had a really rough year last year. So even if he comes a little bit back to earth or back to normal and stuff like that, I think Bo Nix still has a slight upper hand on CJ Stroud. But
well, it looks like, man, we got a quarterback run. I can see at least 3 more going by the time, at least 3 or 4 before we get back to me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you this, Rock. Now that we got Travis Hunter, and we got BTJ, how we feeling about Trevor Lawrence, man? Did he move up a little bit for you?
He moved up a tiny bit for me, and it also has to do with the new head coach, the new OC that people are very much believing in. But here's the thing that we have to remember is that there are so many OCs that, perform at a very high level in the NFL. But once they become a head coach, not all of them work out as a head coach. A head coach is a completely different animal. So that's the only thing that I want to put a little bit of pause on it. But this has to be Trevor Lawrence with how many years he's been in the NFL.
Yeah, bro.
Him having the coach that he has now, this is his last chance.
Well, he already got paid, though. That's the unfortunate part for the Jaguars. But I think he has no choice, bro. I think he has no choice but to just smash the gas, man, and do what he got to do, bro.
So, yeah, he moved up like a tiny bit for me.
Okay.
But not really. He didn't elevate himself into a new tier.
Terminal.
So,
you got to watch Terminal, man.
Yeah. You got to be careful of him.
You got to watch him, bro. Oh, my goodness, bro. I don't like this pick, man. I don't like this one. I don't like this 6 pick, bro. I don't like it, man. I'm not feeling it, man. It feel like to me, Rock, all my favorite value is in between pick round 6 and round 8. That's probably my favorite section for my value, for my guys, right? I got 2 of my dogs still on this board. They won't make it back to me. I got another dog in the 3 dogs in the receiving room that maybe one of them might make it back. And TJ Hawkinson, man, I think TJ Hawkinson might be top 4 tight end, maybe top 3 this year, Rock. I think TJ going off, man. Yeah. I'm real high on TJ Hawkinson this year, Rock. I don't want to reach on my guy though. I'm gonna pray to the heavens that
No, you got to get him right now. He's a quarterback. You got to get him right now.
Well, come on, man.
Get him right now. He's not going to fall back to you. Just get him right now.
Man, what the hell?
You know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about.
What the hell, man? All right, man. I'm going to get my dog, man.
There you go.
I'm going to go get him, man. Damn it, Rock, you did it, man. What the hell, man? You cheated, man. You cheating.
No, I'm not. I was the good angel on your shoulder right there. I was I was saving you because he wasn't going to make it back to you. Who else were you considering that was going to be better than JJ McCarthy? Who?
I ain't gonna lie, Rock. I think Mike got to get out the way. I got the new exciting whites, man. I got the new exciting whites on my team with Bo Nix and JJ McCarthy, man. Mike got to get out the way.
J.O. Milrow too. That is one hell of a QB room that you got right now. That's very strong.
It's a fun one, that's for sure. It's a lot of fun.
So now you don't have to worry about quarterback for the rest of the draft. So there you go.
That's true. Well, maybe, but at least I got it right. But
you don't need more than 4.
But I'm gonna be honest, Rock. That comes from having Cam Ward though. Because if I didn't have Cam Ward, now I'm faced with you know what I'm saying? So I think taking Cam Ward in a format like this, bro, opens up the floodgates of you having 1 round in this middle area to say, I'm good on quarterback. I don't have to reach no more.
Yeah. Yeah.
And even having a Milrow buys you a little bit of time later on when you get to those backup guys that you don't want to start on your team anyway.
Can you also just imagine too him having just some spike weeks, or he gets a couple of carries and takes him to the house and he gets
I
like
mean, I
50
think it's
yards
gonna
and a
happen, bro.
touchdown? Yeah.
I think the format or the game, the style of the game is gonna call for him to come in and they're gonna just test run or play with him and he gonna break it 70 yards. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm right there with you.
It's gonna happen. That's why we play best ball, for those moments.
Yep. All right. Let me ask.
Yeah, Patty Mills, man, you missed them receivers, Playboy. Sorry to see that. Sorry to hear it, man.
So let me ask you this.
Yep.
Since the NFL draft has finished, come and gone, is there anything that you are changing? Because you've done one draft so far. Maybe
Yep.
this would be better towards the end of the draft. I can ask it later. But what's some of the biggest changes that you've made in these marathon startup drafts since the NFL draft has been completed? Anything really changed all that much, or not really?
I think the quarterback landing spot, because we all had Shador going as top 3 or 4 pick, right? We had Cam Ward in that 103-ish. We didn't have, we even had Jalen Milroe in the first round and Jackson Dart. So I think the rookies is what really changed everything because of the landing spots. So I think those guys falling way further than what we thought. And I don't know, Rock. I think like a guy like Rome. If Rome didn't have a Loveland and Burton, maybe I take him there. Like, cause I've been high on taking Rome. So I think certain players like that. Breece Hall. I seen Breece Hall last week, Rock. Breece Hall fell, what was it, week before? Breece Hall fell like round 8 or 9. Like, it was crazy. Straight disrespect. So
that's insane.
Yeah, bro. I just think it's certain players. I'm not going to say it's a positional thing or something like that. I just say certain players gained or lost a little bit of traction, but not too much change, though, other than just the rookies, to be honest to me.
I think that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, especially when it came to Shador and Jalen Milroe, just, them falling. So,
my boy. I love me some Rome, man. I'm going to go watch Achilles after this, man. So, I love me some Rome, man.
Man, I need to watch Troy. I haven't seen it in so long. I need to watch that movie.
Netflix had it back. I don't know if they moved it. They be moving stuff like every 3 weeks, but I watched it as soon as I saw it. I watched Troy. I watched it like twice, man. That's my movie right there, man.
It's such a good movie. That fight,
Brad Pitt played that was a role right there, man.
Yeah, it was so friggin' awesome. It's the only thing that's come even close to Gladiator. For sure. As far as that type of movie goes, everything else is just stunk.
I'm with you, man. So I'm gonna ask you this, Rock, and I know we on the football tip, but what you think about the show Vikings? You ever watch that?
No. So I had a choice between what is it called? The Last Kingdom and Vikings. I chose Last Kingdom.
Hey, Rock, I'll be honest.
Last Kingdom was really good.
Rock, I watched both of them.
Did you?
More than 5 times each. I promise you.
What the hell? That's
bro.
They're each like 5 to 7 seasons, man.
Because every time a new season came out, I rewatched those, bro. That's how much I love it. Like, I love those times back then where they no guns included, bro. They just getting at it. And I'm telling you, the Vikings, I definitely watched that at least 8 or 9 times. And the Kingdom, I watched that maybe 5. But I'm telling you, I watched them a total of 5+ each, bro. No lies to you. Now, Vikings, though, I can give you word for word on that, bro. That's my show right there, man. I love them Vikings. The only thing I will say about the Vikings show, the History Channel made it, and I think if a HBO made it, it would have just been a little bit like that cinematic feel. But
I love Vikings is made by the History Channel.
Yeah.
I thought it was like FX or some shit. No?
Come on, Patty. You know me, baby. I watch The Wire one time a year, every year. You know how I get down, baby. I got the DVD. Collector's edition and all that, man.
Man, you need to what is it called? Give The Sopranos another rewatch. You need to give that one another shot, man. Oh shit, it's my pick.
It is your pick, right?
You gotta let me know.
What you don't want? What you mean? I gotta let you know, man.
Is this guy still on the board? Let me see if he is. Yeah.
This is wild to see right here, Rock. Once you make your pick, I'm gonna bring this up. Rock, come on, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I do apologize.
Thank you, sir. I'm wondering though, bro. Do you think I don't think it will, but do you think JJ would have made it in the next round?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Look, Michael Penix went, so there's no way that he's gonna go. They're in the same tier for me, but no shot.
Just checking. I was just wondering.
Yeah, I want you to have the best possible team because I want to be able to face you in the championship. So I'm glad you made that pick with JJ.
Well, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, Rob. I can't let this one slide because I know DB is in this draft, so I gotta go get my dog. I don't care if you like it, if you hate it, baby. I gotta go get Jay Addison, man. One time.
Yeah, we were getting a little bit too
And
carried
look,
away
Turner
with
Corner
the
went right after that, Rob. What you think about that?
son of a.
Hey,
Wow,
look,
it was
we had that back and forth 2 weeks ago, and then they went back to back. So maybe it is right. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to have changed the thing. It is what it is. That's fine.
It is what it is, Playboy.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think of what shows I have on. Oh, you know what I just started right before we hopped on stream? Did you watch the Netflix series of Mr. McMahon?
Oh yeah, I watched that like 3 months ago.
Oh my god. Yeah, I watched the first episode. It got me hyped for this
Hey, Rob, I'm not gonna lie, it has replay value. You could watch that like over and over. Like it's good. It's really good, actually.
It is really, really good.
It gets your blood flowing just seeing all the old stuff. And it's like, damn, bro, I remember this line for line, play for play. Like you start remembering where you was at watching that stuff half the time. The one thing I took from it is how the hell was we able to see this as kids? It's a wild time, man.
It's like watching MTV late at night with Ren. You know, you got Beavis and Butthead, Ren and Stimpy. That's when television was at its best, man. That's when it was so damn good. So, at least as kids, you know. I can't believe watching that first episode. Hulk Hogan, what is it, going on that talk show and making that guy's head bleed?
More DB, man.
And that other guy slapping the shit out of that reporter and giving him permanent ear damage.
It gets worse, bro. It gets better, bro. It gets better, man. But shout out my boy Fox. He said one time a year, every year. Hey, Fox, I got a story for you. Back in the day, I used to go up Morgan State, man, to go party. I never went to Morgan State. I just went up there to party. And we rode through Baltimore, and they were filming an episode in the bar that they shoot pool, the little pool hall bar. They were filming the episode when we rode by, bro. I wanted to stop out and just walk by so bad, but it was just wild to see a TV production recording the show while we was outside, man. That was a wild time, man, back in them days, man. But shout out to my boy Fox, man, for knowing about that Wyatt, man.
So I have to remember that I am trying to set a queue, but I'm also just trying to be present for this stream so that we have some rewatch value and stuff like that. Man, it is hard. I don't know how you do it, Fizz. Host and draft at the same time. But that's why they pay you the big bucks, man.
Well, my dog is over here letting it out, bro. I'm smelling stuff like, what is going on over here, man? My dog is trying to get me out of here, man.
As soon as I give you a compliment, how great of a host are you?
I know, bro. My dog, man. My dog got me over here like. I look down like, hold up, what is that smell, man? What's going on here?
Between your dog's gas and my cat eating all these damn birds behind us.
What the hell, man? But
you need to get Ty back on this stream just to save.
Hey, man, you know how we get down, man. On Tuesday, we have a good time, brother. But yeah, man. So I'm gonna say this, Rock, and you know me. I don't always give some commentating, but CJ Waddle and Judy there, man. I'm gonna be honest. I thought this guy was gonna be gone because I was gonna tap the running back position because of need, but to see this position still here, my guy's still there. I gotta go Tyreek Hill, man.
No.
I don't know why people keep falling on him. Why they keep sleeping on my boy, man.
He was at the top of my queue. Well, now my queue is empty.
That's what you think for saying. I'm gonna pick by you. I'm gonna snipe you. Yeah, you thought so.
Hey, man, I haven't sniped you once. I've been helping you this whole damn time. Bo next, JJ McCarthy. You're welcome.
Oh, you helping me? Okay, all right.
Now I have no idea what to do. I'm in shambles. I wanted to ask the people, but they probably want me to fail. So, oh shit.
Yeah, I know, Fox. Actually, Fox, you wanna know what's so crazy? The guy who played Poop, he had the bald head. He used to be over there with Bodie. He grew up right up the street from me in Forestville, Maryland. I actually know him, So his name is Tracy Chaney, I think, in real life. But yeah, Poota's he a rapper now. He do little Tubi movies, but yeah, man. You know, I'm right around the corner. Well, not too far from the wire, but yeah, I know a couple of people, man. Big G. What's Big G name in that show? I'm gonna talk about the show, Rock. My bad. Slim Charles. Slim Charles, a go-go band. He in the backyard band. Yeah, man. I know about all that, Fox. Come on, baby. You know how I get down, man.
Yeah, I just picked my second Tampa Bay wide receiver, so this draft is already kind of ruined for me. I absolutely hate having two wide receivers in the same damn team. So,
well, I mean, that ain't too bad in an offense like that, though, Rock. Come on, man. You can't knock that one.
That's true. I
mean, it ain't like you got two receivers from the Jets or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, that's true. So how many leagues do you think you're going to win the championship this year? How many are you rebuilding? How many are you contending?
Well, I actually had 2 leagues close on me, man. So currently, after we finish these startups that I'll be in 9 leagues, I believe. So I'm banking on winning at least out of 9. I'm still drafting in 3 of them though, so I can't tell you if I'm gonna win or lose in those. But the ones I have drafted, I can tell you right now, the one I'm in with Mike, I'm definitely not winning for another 10 years. That team, it was an orphan team that should have just stayed on the market. But I can solidify.
You should have stayed in the orphanage.
100%. Like, I would have never let that orphan in my house if I had the chance, but I did. I'm grooming them. I'm trying to get them back to life, man. It is what it is. But I could say out of the 5 I had or 6 I have drafted already, I would say a solid 2 and a plus. 2 and a plus is what I'm gonna roll with.
Yeah, I think I try to have at least, half my leagues contending, the other half rebuilding. But now a lot of these leagues I've been in, outside of the 2 that we have for the Vibes channel and the Cook Up, like everything other league that I've ever been in, they're like 3 to 4 years. So they're all like pretty much hitting their stride now as far as either becoming contenders or juggernauts.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I quit. There are 2 leagues that I didn't necessarily quit. I just had to leave. Those 2 leagues I actually won the year before and then last year in each. So if I still had those teams, I can tell you maybe 4. But anytime you leave a league when you have a winning championship team, that lets you know how the league was, right? I had to get up out of there. So
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, for the ones in the chat, man, how many leagues y'all in? I know we got this beautiful thing called the Lab, right? You go on the Lab on southharmon.com, man, and type your sleeper name in, and you can see how many leagues you in, your league mates in, all that good stuff. So for those that don't know about the Lab, it's a free network, free program. You just type your name in, look at everything you got going on, your trades, your value, what you should trade, what your teammates traded. Get into that Lab, baby. I love the Lab, man. I ain't gonna lie, Rock. I use that Lab so much, especially when I join people in leagues. I'm like, man, let me look at this dude, see what he got going on. And I see he in 19 leagues, and he got
food.
He got like 9 players. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? The Lab is like that's the film room. The Lab is the film room, bro. You go in there, you break down your opponents, man. So, shout out to the Lab, man. I love checking out that Lab, man.
You know what my favorite thing to do is when a person declines my trade and then I go on the Lab, I'm like, what the hell kind of trades is this guy accepting?
Yep,
and then it's always some dumbass shit. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? This man don't deserve a trade from me. That's usually what you feel like a spy. It's like
for real. I ain't gonna lie, man. You know, Patty, you hurt my heart, bro. I was gonna take Pitts there, but Tyreek Hill still being there just kind of was disrespectful, man. But shout out to you, because I'm trading you for Pitts real soon, brother. Don't worry about it. After we finish this mock, I'm trading.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. When the Lab first came around and no one really knew about it outside of people in South Harmon, I loved like talking in people's DMs and being like, I know about this trade that you did and stuff like that. I felt like I was seeing everything other people were doing. It was kind of shady.
I'm not gonna lie, Rock. I'm a little salty because I did not see Alvin Kamara go. I don't know how I missed it, but I'm sick to my stomach because that was my pick. Thought he was coming back to me. He clearly didn't.
You can still get Anthony Richardson. He's on the board.
I'm gonna be honest, Rock. I'm not feeling this drop right here. I'm gonna take Tua, man. Why is he still here?
Why would you get Tua over just? Oh, wait a second, Justin Fields.
Yeah, Fields
A
been
round
Rock.
and a
Come
half
on,
earlier.
Rock,
Dang.
man. But I feel like Tua still being here. There's no way I'm gonna let somebody get the value on that one. I stick with my guns on that one.
Yeah. The sad thing is though, is that of all the quarterbacks you're going to be able to trade, he's not going to be one of them. So
That's
this
cool.
is you're
That's
stuck
cool.
with his ass.
It's okay. Trust me. I see a couple of teams that got one or maybe two quarterbacks right now. They figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna lie, Rod. This is what I love about having mocks, right? When you have a mock and you do something like what I just did, taking to it, knowing I don't need them at value.
Yeah.
Now you gotta kind of say, all right, maybe I thought I was a winning team, but taking to it, I maybe have put myself in a position where I'm a tradable team now. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to see how it pans out after the draft. But taking a guy like Tua right here when I could have maybe got a valuable player that can play for me right away, that says to me sometime, hey, maybe I don't win it this year, but I got an extra piece that I could probably use to either help me win it or gain some value for the future. So,
Yep. No, it's always good to be able to be flexible, especially of all the different positions. Superflex quarterback. That's going to be the position
sure.
that's probably going to be the one.
And I give a perfect example, Rock. I was in a startup last year. The two guys beside me, they actually made a championship. So that lets you know who I was drafting against. I had picked three. Yeah, pick three. They had picked 1 and 2. Every time they picked, I started noticing by round 5 that they're going to get the killers. They're going to get the guys that they're trying to win with right away. So I pivoted. I said, you know what? I'm going to just go get the young guys that I know that can still get me where I need to be, but just take a little bit of time. Rock, I waited. I sat. I lost this year. I finished 102. Now, if you look at my team from last year to now, I promise you, I'm going to go from 102 to my next pick might be 110 to 112 because I took young hitters that I just needed some time, Marvin Harrison's and guys like that. And I think what I did was notice that those two guys that I was picking right up against were taking all the top value. It was no point in trying to compete with them. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of pivoted to the rookies and the 1 to 2 year players who had so much potential. And I think it worked out for me in the long run, bro. So that's just a different strategy too, man. When you draft in back to back with people that's just sniping you for all the great top talent, it's okay to pivot a little bit, man. That's it. Because you can get a Marvin Harrison who maybe not win you the league this year, but you know coming soon, man, it might be there. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I think in this league, I can definitely go from 102 to the 110 or 112 in 1 year, Rock, 100%.
Yeah, and those types of players like Marvin Harrison Jr., even if they don't hit, he's as close to a quarterback as you can get as far as installation
100%.
goes.
100%, Rock.
You asked me earlier some of the veterans that won. I don't remember you giving me an answer. Did you have any vets that you think won after the NFL draft?
Oh my God, bro. That was my freaking pick, man. Goodness gracious, man. Come on, man. I know this Trophy K's name, man. Who is this, Rock? I know who it is because I've seen him in a bunch in some drafts before, but I cannot remember who this is, man. Show your face.
That's Trophy Chase. That's him.
Oh, yeah, man. Show your face, man. So freaking mad. Damn, bro.
There's a receiver I thought you were going to pick in the last round that fell back to you, so you should just take him.
I'm gonna just take Komet, man, like I always do. Now you know what I'm gonna do, Rock. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be a bad man. I'm gonna hurt your heart on this one, Rock. I gotta do it though, man. I got to do it.
See, there you go.
I gotta do it, man. I gotta do it. I looked at me having Tyreek now. I'm gonna go with some seasoning in the cabinet on this one, Rock.
That was actually not who I was thinking of, but okay, yeah, you can have him.
Oh yeah,
I'm not gonna say anything because I'm hoping that this wide receiver falls back to me. So I'm just not gonna say anything. I'm gonna keep my lips shut. But yeah, any vets that you think won after the NFL draft came and went?
I'll say Cortland Sutton for sure. They didn't go out there and draft a Ted McMillan or Mbuka or Luther Burton or nothing like that. So I think Cortland Sutton stays suit. His target
What do you
share.
think of Pat Bryant? What do you think of Pat Bryant? You think he's gonna get some opportunity as a starter for the Denver Broncos?
If Vele could last year, definitely he can. So I would say yeah, but I will say I don't know how much. I think RJ Harvey's pretty much solidified that it ain't gonna be a whole lot of passing going on around there anyway, like we really thought that maybe it would. So I just think Cortland Sutton is a locked-in receiver one on his team. And whatever production he put up last year, he should get close to that for sure. But another vet, though, because I think that was kind of the obvious one, I would say I don't know, Rock. Let me think. Maybe James Cook, if he get this contract situation put together. They didn't automatically just replace him either. You know what I'm saying? I know he has a guy behind him in Ray Davis, but they didn't just say, hey, James Cook not signed a contract. We're going to step on his toes and put somebody else here. So, and Chase Brown too. I mean, you don't got a big threat behind him either though, bro. So
what do you think of Ollie Gordon and Taj Brooks going to both of those teams? Were you decently high on them? I was decently high on Taj Brooks. And Ollie Gordon, he was a Doak Walker Award winner 2 years ago. Do you think that they have any opportunity?
Was that who went to Miami? Was that Devin Neal?
No, Devin Neal went to New Orleans.
I thought Ollie went to Miami. Or am I tripping?
No, the running back that went to Miami, where the hell is it? Maybe I'm tripping.
Yeah,
maybe I wrote this wrong.
Yeah, that's I said. Ollie went to Ollie went to Miami. Yeah.
Oh man! All right. Well, thank you guys. See, now I can change my rankings a little bit and just fix this on up.
Bugging. Well, you wasn't here on draft night, brother. I don't knock you for it.
Yeah, I was putting this, trying to update this shit in Morocco. It's just a different time zone over there. My mind was in a pretzel, so he still won't change in my rankings though. So I guess Buffalo didn't go with any running back of significance.
I'm missing some of the chat too, man. I see my boy Fox said he cut down from 30 to 9 leagues. Sheesh, you got a lot of empty. My boy said, look, I'm out of here. He just put the pink slips in, man.
He also said, shout out to us. He turned 2 seconds and 2/3 to Moro, Harvey, Terrence Ferguson, Noel, and Royals.
2 seconds and 2/3 for all that.
That's pretty awesome. So
I'm trying to tell you though, Fox. I like that, my brother.
Yeah, that's awesome. Where the hell, man? You can play that you're gonna play that every damn round. That's pretty awesome. I absolutely love that new sound thing.
Kick my dog out of my house.
What'd you feed him?
Man, I fed him some. What the hell?
Some dog food.
Clearly. I'm trying to tell you. I fed him some Jello.
Oh my god!
I fed him some Jello, man. Goodness gracious. Woo. But but what was I know you some so what was you who did you have going to Cincinnati? I know you said Ollie, but
Taj Brooks. Brooks I was decently high on, and
yeah,
he's a completely different running back from Chase Brown. Man, he had some really incredible athletic testing. It doesn't necessarily show up on film. I thought he looked like a backup running back on film who can maybe get some spot starts if Chase Brown were hurt. But yeah, he had a 93rd percentile agility score. He ran a speed score that was in the 73rd percentile. And he's 5'9", 214. He had the most rushing yards for Texas Tech, so in their college history. So yeah, I decently like Taj Brooks. He was a big part of their wins. So I don't know what you thought of him. He was the 99th percentile as far as dominator rating via player profile, 51.2%. So there's some good things I like about Taj Brooks.
But what do you think that goes up against what Chase Brown value is though? And it's your pick, by the way, too. Why you say that?
Oh, thank you. I don't think it changes it all that much. I think he got saved. I think this is your chance to be able to trade away Chase Brown. Like, if it would have been a lot harder, you would have lost a lot of value if they did get a running back of significance.
Yeah.
But sometimes you get spared. You get now a year long to try to keep trying to sell Chase Brown. So that's what I want to keep trying to do.
So I actually just traded him, Rock. I'm gonna ask you this: Chase Brown at 204 or Devonta Smith and at 208?
Devontae Smith 208.
Thank you, brother. Well, the fourth rounder was in that, but I don't even want to add that.
Don't matter.
Pretty much that was at my side. I traded away Chase in the 204 for Smitty in the 208.
Yeah. Let's just see Chase Brown in this draft. One at the 802. That'd be the same thing as the 502, right? So and then Devontae Smith.
You know what?
Where the hell is he?
I got Cam Ward. Let me go ahead and get Calvin Ridley.
He won just the one pick before. So
okay.
Yeah, he's right. They're back to back in this draft.
What you think about that Ridley and Cam stack? I know you love some Ridley with that new
I do.
quarterback.
Yeah, people were talking shit about Calvin Ridley, saying that he's just, he can never be the wide receiver one on a team. He was last year with Will Levis. He is a year older.
A couple years ago before he got suspended.
I mean, it wasn't a couple of years ago. That was like 5 years ago.
I mean, but he was number one. If you think about it, Rock, he's 29 years old, but he only played like 5 years in the league. Like physically, he isn't that old.
Yeah, he's 30 now.
He came out of college at like 25. So that's all that really is. Like, he hasn't played a long career, bro. I think 24. He was older when he came out of college, though.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm talking way above my pay grade if I'm gonna start pulling shit out of my ass saying, oh well, since he hasn't been, in the NFL field, he's missed snaps and hasn't gotten that experience, but then also hasn't gotten that wear and tear. Man, it's just it's one on one side and one on the other. So I don't really know.
For sure.
Jay, I'm hoping. Oh, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, Rock, the one thing that saved me is taking Brock Bowers because I'm looking at my team and I don't have any other tight ends. I don't have any running back. So taking Brock pretty much saved my soul on the tight end spectrum. I'm just not trying to reach for running back. I know it's like, oh my God, I need to take one, and I see a couple I could take, but the receiver value is still there, and I'm not gonna pass on it to go get Ramondre Stevenson or Tajay Spears, who I don't think is really gonna have longevity for a while. So I'm gonna go with the receiver man until I can't right now.
Yeah, but you know what? You might have to reach at some point because if you don't, then it's gonna look real bad, Fizz. People always say that. They're like, well, I'll just keep waiting. And then they get to the 17th, 18th round, and you're starting running backs or freaking who? Let me see what shitty at Tank Bigsby and Rico Dowdle. Those are gonna be your starting running backs.
In certain leagues, though, bro, you can get away with in BestBall. You can get away with a rotation of Javonte Williams and Jalen Warren and Rashid. You just get away with it. Like, as long as you get 8 to 12 points every other week, you can get away with it if them receivers are clicking, bro. I've seen it done, man. I've seen it done, bro.
As the chat is my witness, Fizz just sold himself out. So if we see Jalen Warren and Javonte Williams go in the next 3 picks,
that's cool.
He did that to himself.
We mocking, baby. We mocking and stocking. I see Fox said Tyreek or Devontae. I'm going Tyreek, bro. The cheetah is the cheetah. He's a cheat code until he ain't, bro. So
I think it's close. I love both of these wide receivers. If I have to pick one, I'm going to go with Tyreek Hill just because of his upside. But dude, Tyreek Hill, like last year was so bad. Devontae Adams didn't lose a step. And now he's going to one of our favorite teams, our favorite coaches and environments in Los Angeles. I think that one's tough. I would try to have both of them because neither of them are going to cost that much. I bet you can get both those guys for 2 seconds each. And I'd be willing to pay that, maybe even cheaper for Devontae Adams. He's like the wide receiver 45 on KTC. Yeah. So maybe he only costs a second. So, I absolutely love that. Terminal said that he needed Jaden Reed. I'm sorry about it. He's with me right now.
On you, Rock.
Okay.
This seemed to be my comfort zone, bro. Getting Tyreek and Stephon Diggs, and I got the old heads at receiver every time, and that was my pick, bro. I was gonna take Tracy. I ain't gonna lie. That 100% was my pick. That's why I said I didn't care about saying what I said, but Tracy was the number one available. He should be. Like I said, bro, I'm okay with quadruple tapping running back and just making it work. Band-aid it up, man, every week. As long as my receivers hit and give me them double-digit 15 to 20 point games, I could patchwork that running back spot, man.
Yeah, all you need is just a couple of guys to get lucky at the end of the year with injuries, man, and just come out of nowhere.
I mean, it's almost like the backup quarterback spot. If you got at least 2 or 3, we talked about it this morning. You got a Jake Browning on your bench. If you got I'm not gonna say Zach Charbonnet, but let's just say a Trey Benson and Connor gets hurt. He's gonna be force-fed the ball because he has to. You know what I'm saying?
He kind of sucks now, so he might get stuffed behind the line on every carry like he did.
That's true too. I mean, but hey, maybe Braylon Allen gets it. You know, maybe
oh yeah, I like Braylon Allen a lot.
Maybe Rico Dowdle, you know, if Chuba gets hurt, can come off with it, you know, a good 500-yard season or something like that. Like it's possible, bro. That's all I'm saying. It's possible, man.
Anything is possible. That's what Adam loves to say all the damn time.
I'm looking though, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's very unsexy right now in this running back room, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I don't know why you went to 18 rounds. Now we're gonna have to get from the bottom of the barrel when it comes to some of these guys.
It's all good, bro. What's up, Bendels? How you feeling, Playboy? We appreciate you being here, man. Now that you're here, man, we got to remind you this is the marathon mock draft, and it's Tuesday night, baby. So we got it going up
on a Tuesday.
Appreciate you tapping in with us, man.
Bendels, that was one hell of a stream that you had with Adam. I was able to check that out, and Adam did drop, you know, some of the things that I did wrong in the Fade the Fetal League. That was a wonderful learning lesson. So I hope that everyone's able to learn at my expense, but that was one hell of a stream. I'm not sure if you were able to catch it, Fizz, as well.
Yeah, I caught it live. I watched it live. I don't think I watched the entire thing, but I watched matter of fact, I watched it all the way mostly through the end because Adam mentioned Kyle Pitts, and I damn sure had to comment about that. You know I got to talk about Kyle Pitts, man.
So that was one hell of a stream. He has a lot of faith and courage streaming outside. You know, that was a pretty good stream despite it being outside. If I was streaming outside, you would have heard sirens going off from the old folks' home that I live right next to, shit like that. Cats and birds and shit. So I wouldn't have been able to do it. So, but it's nice being able to be outside.
Hey, Rock, you don't got to be outside. We still hear cats, man. What are you talking about?
That's true. Oh, man.
We got it's funny because at this point we would have been done the draft in one round and then we would have broke it down. So we got 4 more rounds to kind of just enjoy it instead of. But I would rather pick than just be talking about the players' team. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just get through the picks, bro. So
that's true.
I enjoy the picks more than the conversation of breaking down because it's all subjective. Everybody has their own strategy. So me telling you what your strategy should have been, I could be totally wrong. You know, so. I'd rather you put it on paper than me tell you what you should have did. So
I wonder who is going to be this year's Chuba Hubbard, this year's Tyrone Tracy. Who are some of these players that you think are just going to pop off? Maybe you've been around in the league for a couple of years, haven't really gotten their opportunity yet. I was going to say Jaylen Warren, but then he just went off the damn board.
I'm going to be honest. My pick had to been Jaylen Warren. So since he took him, receiver it is.
Yeah.
Again, Rock, I think if Chuba gets hurt, I think Rico Dowdle got a good spot. I mean, last year he was pretty solid for the Cowboys for a team that barely ran the ball. So I look at a guy like Rico as a nice fill-in for a best ball team for sure. Of course, we got Tyler Algier. If anything happens to Bijan, we know what Algier can do. And of course, I think my next pick is the guy I'm gonna tell you though, Rock. I ain't gonna let you do it till you do it, man.
Not gonna let me do it until I do it?
No, sir.
Whoa. All right. I'm just gonna do this.
Thank you, sir. All right, so this is the guy I was gonna say.
Man, change my pick. I hate Najee Harris.
This the guy right here. This guy right here. If Aaron Jones, for whatever reason, gets hurt for multiple weeks, Jordan Mason can definitely step in and take that role over, and he might not lose his job if he really gets that number one spot. So I'm comfortable with Jordan Mason as, I guess, is my RB1 right now.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I appreciate you, bro.
What the hell? What the hell?
I know you like that one. Rob.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna have you looking that song up too.
What the hell? That's gonna be the first song I play when I go to the gym tomorrow. So
nah, I ain't gonna lie, Rock. I had to play that one for you, brother.
Yeah, that one's good. Is that a newer song or no?
It's been out for about a month or two. But it's just like he literally said it through the whole song, bro. What the hell? What the hell are you doing? What the hell? I got a new CD player. What the hell? New Jersey. What the hell? That's what he say the whole song. Like, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
But it's catchy as hell and it's got a good beat, right?
What the hell is this song? I don't know, but it is what it is, man.
I absolutely love that at the end of 4D, Mike and Maddie pick a different song. And that's how they end the show and stuff like that. When Maddie dropped I'm on a New Level, I hadn't heard that song since I was in college.
Maddie be randomly dropping random songs, but it be some fire songs and it took me back to a good time in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. They got a hell of a good thing going. And you can just tell that when they prepare for that stream, they're just going off of each other. It's it's so good.
And speaking of Maddie, man, for those that don't know or weren't alert, we got a new channel, the Redraft channel over there. Maddie, we got Seth, we got EV, Eric Vanek over there. If you go on YouTube and put the @, because if you put in too much, it'll all kind of blend in. Just put the @ South Harmon Fantasy. @ South Harmon Fantasy in your search. It'll pop right up, man. Hit that subscribe button. We got 3 videos on there right now about Dynasty rookie value and top guys and the bottom guys. And go check that out, man. @ South Harmon Fantasy on YouTube right now, man. Make sure y'all show them some love over there. And show us love. We a part of it too. So make sure y'all do that, man.
Yeah, South Harmon is taking over, man. We got 3 different channels going on. And we also have the podcast channel too. So we basically have 4 different channels going on. It's just every day we're coming out with content.
And we're not even making you charge like Amazon and Netflix, baby. You feel me? We got different channels and we got them all for free over here, man. So the least you can do is hit the sub button. You feel me?
And if you want to show me some love on the website and read my articles, that's like 5 different sources. You can read, you can listen, or you can watch. We got it.
We got it down packed, man. I might have to make a South Harmon mixtape, man. Get some streams on that too. You know, we got to flood the market, Rob. I don't think no podcast got a mixtape out. You feel me? I might got to get that cracking, Rob.
There you go. I'd absolutely love that.
Yeah, I might got to do that, man.
All right. What are we going to do with our next 2 picks?
Well, you want to ask me. I can't say mine out.
Because I need your help, man. I need your help. I'm barely holding on by a thread.
I'm going to say, man, you know who really took a hit? And I don't know if this really counts, but Jonathan Brooks, bro. What is he? What do we do?
He took a hit because he ain't got no knees.
I know, man, but it's like just seeing Jonathan Brooks,
Lieutenant Dan,
ETN, and Rico Dowd. It's like, man, it's over with, bro. It's over.
It's really rough. Yeah, it's really, really sad.
Now let me look at this receiving core. I think the receivers are pretty much a wrap, man. I don't think I need to reach them more. I think I'm done with this position, I believe. When is Keenan Allen going to get a job? I don't know, but it should be hopefully at some point.
I would think Amari Cooper would get one before he does, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, I don't know, Rob. Let's see. Is my boy still here? Yeah, he's still here, man. We're going to go Hunter Henry, baby. You know I like me some Hunter Henry.
You
know I like me some Hunter, man.
All right, I want to do some coke.
You doing what? What the hell?
Man, ever since you on that first draft stream when you're like, what about the cokeheads? And I was like, what the hell are you talking about? This is our first mock-up we're doing together. We're gonna get canceled.
Hey man, the cokeheads out here, baby. They arrive, you know.
Yeah. I wonder how much a run he's gonna be able to get. Because he does profile as a big slot. That's where he plays best, but they got so many damn slots.
Yeah.
In Carolina, so hopefully he can succeed more as the outside guy. So,
well, you know, I'm looking forward to right now, Rock. This is the longest we've went after this round. We usually stop at 15. I don't think we've went past 15. So now I'm looking forward to us breaking down and having the insight of what's next. You know what I'm saying? So we always say, man, this team should have drafted this. I want to. Now we get at least 3 more rounds of it before we close out and get the people up out of here. Yeah, man, I think looking at how I built my team, I'm ready for the next 3 rounds because I need a little bit of heli. I need some heli over here, man, for real.
I need you to pull up Terminal Sarcasm's thing and then play that song.
You talking about this one right here?
What the hell? What does he want to do in the walk-in cooler with me? Just put when you go into the walk-in cooler.
Hey, Terminal, man. Tell what you got going on, man.
Yeah, there ain't nothing that's going on in there except putting away shit. That's what man, that is the worst job that I have to do at the restaurant. It takes me hours to put away all the damn food that we get in every day. Can't
there we go.
Shit.
I like that sneaky move right there, Cody. I like that one, man. That's a possibility that, hey, you never know, man. It's so crazy to see him go and Dylan Gabriel just gets no love, bro. That's just crazy to see, man.
I like Cody getting Will Howard, and then I looked at the rest of his QB room. I'm like, oh my god, he's got 2 giant quarterbacks. He's got Will Howard and Josh Allen. That is one hell of a QB room in there. So good luck with that one, Cody, right there.
Cody, man, hit my phone, brother. You need a trade, man.
Yeah, get the guy that's continually in the maze is lost.
Oh, need a trade, man.
Where do you think J.K. Dobbins is going to go? He hasn't been picked up yet. Do you think he's one of those guys that it's because of his injury that's just, man, it's sad.
I'm gonna be honest, Rock. If Omari Hampton would have slid by the Broncos and the Chargers, let's just say, didn't go with a RB higher than what they like, let's say 3rd or 4th round, say they got Scatterable, right? I would have loved to have seen them still get JK. I know they got Najee over there, but man, I think JK was so perfect in that offense, bro. I really want the Ravens to sign him back, man. Put him behind Derrick Henry, man. That's what I want, man. Put Derrick Henry and JK together, man. That's what I want to see, Rob. Do it for the coach, baby. But you know another thing, now that we talking about it, I'm glad you brought this up. What about the Commanders, man? I think what he proved last year, he can outplay Brian Robinson. What do you think?
I mean, I'm not sure. I think if you're hurt and you're injured, man, you can't play in the NFL less than 100%. I mean, when you try to do that, you end up just getting hurt. Huh?
He missed like 3 games, but I mean, he had a solid year to come back from nothing, though, bro.
Like talking about J.K. Dobbins, he ain't come back from nothing. Every year he's been in the league outside of maybe 2 years. He's been in the league since Jonathan Taylor. He's got a devastating injury.
That's what I mean. He came back from nothing, meaning he came back from like giving us nothing, and he came back and had a hell of a year. Like
he came back from the ashes. I understand what you're saying now. When you said came back from nothing, I thought you meant, that was just a little injury.
Oh, no. It's your pick too, bro. But no, I ain't mean nothing isn't that.
Man, what? I don't want any of these people. Why can't we just end the draft now?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Rock. It's getting ugly, man. It's getting ugly on this one right here, brother. Not gonna lie to you.
Oh shit. I just heard
Ooh, I like that. I like that pick right there, Rock. That's that. There we go. Maybe because I brought up the Commanders. Is that it?
That was a panic pick because I heard a sound go off.
Nah, we in our draft. We in our draft. That's what that is. It's Cooper just made this pick. It's my pick now, but
oh my god, look what Cooper just took at 209 in the Cook Club League.
What do you take?
Who? It's Redward's favorite player that he was talking about earlier. Guess who it is?
Man, bro,
What?
this running back room looks like what the hell, bro? Goodness
What?
gracious.
He took Baxter. That's what we're gonna call him from now on. Just kicking him off the bridge.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It ain't looking too good, man.
Just
I think
Wandale Robinson, and let's keep it moving.
yeah, Rock. I think it's a lot of what the hell going on right now, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get Gesicki. He had a solid year last year, man. I get the good old Gesicki, high-powered offense. Hopefully, he gets something. Man, bro, that's tough. Who did Coop take? Wow.
I told you he took Baxter.
Hey, man, hold up. One time for Coop, man. One time for Coop. What is going on here? One time for my boy Coop, man.
Is cooking?
Nah, for real. Well, I gotta get a what the hell moment too, Rock. You know I gotta do it, baby.
Yeah, you do, because you took Mike Gesicki, who had one good year and ain't gonna do shit this year.
Check out my pick, Rob.
What the hell? What the hell?
Go check out my pick in that draft, brother. Go check it out, man.
Let me see what you got.
No, I had to get
Oh
down.
my God! Why did you follow it up with? Oh my God! You got the Colorado offense.
What the hell? Come on, baby. You know how I'm gonna get down. And you know why I did it though, bro? Keep it 100 with you.
Yeah,
because I know EV is going to take him. He's not going to make it back to me. EV going to take him. He a Cleveland
no, he's
fan.
not.
I
He didn't really like Shador Sanders coming out. Remember?
Go look at the draft stream on Saturday and look at the mock draft and listen to what EV said.
Okay, I'll do that.
Go look at the draft stream when they had a mock draft with Allen on it.
Wait, on Saturday? That thing was like 8 hours long. Which part?
So, damn, I don't know.
When they picked them, I guess.
I say this: the sun was still up over here, so maybe like maybe like 5 hours in. I don't know.
Oh my!
Matter of fact, no, I got the draft. I got the draft on here. Oh damn, true. Man, hold on, bro. This man is literally listening to everything I'm saying right now, man. That was a hell of a pick, bro.
Why did DB get Daniel Jones before Joe Flacco? Man, you need to flip those two around.
Yeah, Rock, I'm not gonna lie, man. It's getting ugly. I think 15 rounds is pretty good.
You better get another running back. They're all gone.
I do. This is the time where you need to get a running back. I need to get a running back. And
Zach Moss is still available. Draft.
Nah. Hell nah, bro. Hold on. You know who had a solid year last year, Rock?
Ray Davis was the top 3 rookie running back. You can still get him.
Man, I'm gonna just get him because he's young, but that wasn't my pick. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna come back with another one. Goodness gracious, bro. It's ugly out here. I might gotta thank for God for mock drafts. My strategy would not be like this later. I promise you. Okay?
This is the time to be able to figure things out and try different things. So I like it.
But Rock, after this pick, man, let's kind of this ping pong pong these teams. Go through the your favorite player, worst value, and then we'll get up out of here on time. We don't want to hold it up no longer.
Beep bop boop bop beep bop bang.
I know DB says explain the running back room. DB, I got 2 words for you for my running back room.
What the hell? What the hell?
That's all I got for you, brother. All right.
Dude, DB's RB room. I mean, that's really unfair. Where he's at right now, talking about your RB room. That's just
So let's go through the teams right quick, right? We got DB as his number 1 team. He went RB strong. He went tight end strong early, and then he said, "You know what? Now I can clean up. I got the quarterbacks. I got all these receivers. Not a lot of guarantees in the receiver room, but definitely enough to get by and probably win up some weeks." So with it being a tight end premium, I love what he got. And I say this is not the best team I've seen DB draft, but I will say it's on cue with the value of him just going all them receivers and saying, I got what I need everywhere else. Let me just stack on something else. So I know we're not breaking down the whole team. I don't know why I just did all that, but just give me a 1 and 2 opinion, and we're going to go to Fox team, bro.
His RB room may be one of the best I've seen in all these mocks, but all the rest of it is awful. So It's Bryce Young and Justin Fields, man, are your two QBs.
Yeah, that's
You're
pretty tough. That's pretty tough. But I think
spike weeks for maybe Joe Flacco.
I'm not gonna lie though, bro. When it comes to DB, man, I just give him a pass for anything he do, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'll let
Not this time.
DB pass.
Not this time.
All right, well, let's go to Fox. Sorry, DB. Fox took what the shuck. I don't want to talk about him no more. You go.
Well, real quick, before we go through all these, if anyone wants us to talk about their team, remember that was kind of the requirement. If they wanted us to talk about their team,
You're right.
Talk about the best picks that
man.
you made and the worst picks that you made. What you would have changed. So Mikey, he's already talked about his team looking like shit soup.
He said it's a South Harmon soup, brother. So I didn't say this about Fox team. I'm not. It's not a horrible team, bro. You got Neighbors and Lamb back to back. That's crazy.
And
see
Hunter.
This crowd, Purdy. Like, there's no way you're gonna tell me this is a bad team, Mikey. Come on, bro.
He's got three of the top 5 receivers.
Yeah, I ain't feeling that comment at all, bro. You tripping, man. You tripping.
He's got Purdy and Stroud, which is solid. We'll see what happens with CMC. No, he's far from. I would take his team over DB's. I'm sorry about it, DB.
Yeah,
I think he's got a better team.
Let's go to Shockwave, man. Shockwave got Hampton and Blue and Beck, like those picks. You got Pat Mahomes at a good value. Then he come with the 3 receivers. Hopefully Rice can bounce back. My only take on this team that I would say is, no, because he got Jacoby Myers too. I would just love to see one more receiver. Maybe where he took Goddard. Maybe he got a cokehead or nah, I don't know. I don't know about this. With the premium, I'm not even. I can't knock his team. I like Shockwave's team. What you got, bro?
I see a whole bunch, like everything out of Jake Ferguson I don't give a shit about. Like, I like Jacoby Myers. Isaiah Pacheco, yeah, I think could be decent. His is just a boring ass team, man. I just don't.
Rock playing hard. He playing hard rock tonight, man. So no Diddy on that one. Hold on, no Diddy, man. Hold that, bro. No hard rocks want to run around here, man. All right, my bad.
I like Amari and Hampton. Amon-Ra St. Brown is great. It's just whatever, man. It's fine. It's not going to win the championship. It might get to the playoffs.
For
Sorry
sure.
about Chuck.
So we got Terminal, man. You should pick Rock. You want auto, but they ain't even do it. They ain't pick it for you. So I don't know what happened.
What the hell? What in the hell? There
we go. Let me go ahead and get my pick out of the way, fellas. I'm gonna make y'all wait because you know what? I'm gonna go get my boy Keontae Mitchell, man. Let's see if we can get some best ball play out of him.
That ain't even his damn name, so I don't know who Keontae is. You mean Keaton Mitchell?
My bad, man. Hey, man, you know how we get down over here, man. We make names up, Rock. All right. Terminal though, he got solid. Started off solid. Got my boy, yes sir, Mr. Platinum Plus in the building. Then he got Bijan. He went and stacked all these quarterbacks, and then he came back. My only thing was taking Waddle. I think if he would have took a Tyreek or Evans or maybe a Worthy, I'm just so scared of what Waddle's gonna do.
He sucks. He stinks.
Yeah, I'm so scared with Waddle, bro. But outside of that, though, man, solid consistency all across the board. I don't know, man. I'm just not feeling Jonnu because of the age, man. I would have loved to see a Diggs or Aaron Jones or Jacoby Myers or something other than Jonnu. But
Jonnu is fine at his age. He's a tight end. You can be playing like 33, 34 years old and still be great at tight end. They don't age.
He can. So, I mean, solid team, bro. It looked like, I'm gonna say this, Rock. Look across the board. It looked like solid teams all across the board. I would just say, I need some damn running back. So I might have botched my strategy, but I don't hate my team either. I love my picks. I just don't like what I need. I need a running back. There's no way I'm going to win with this running back core. But if I don't win a championship, at least I know that's what I'm gonna build on next year. So I'm not even saying that I gotta win it all this year. Building next year for a running back 100%. Trophy Chase, I love everything that he did. He sniped me 100 million times. Only thing is no quarterbacks in sight other than Kyler Murray, though. No quarterback.
Man, Mikey just had to time out he had to do it just one time. So
hold on. Can we
give him his damn pick?
Yeah, we're gonna go Marvin Mims for Mikey, man.
You got Marvin.
Yeah, but so we'll hold it up. Trophy Chase, what you think, Rock? Give me one or two, and then we're gonna move on.
Wait, trophy. Let me see.
Right beside me.
Holy
Trophy.
shit! Look how many damn running backs he's
That's
got
what I
in
said,
the
yeah.
second half of that. Yeah, he's got Chase. He's got Puka.
Bro,
I
he
hate.
sniped me every round almost. I mean, sometimes I snipe myself too, but
He's got one of my favorite wide receiver rooms with Terry McLaurin and Kyle Williams as well. Yeah, I hate, man. I don't like using the word hate. Man, I can't stand Kyle Murray. He should have went to baseball. He does not play that good.
all right, man.
Let's move past the.
I know my team need running back. Any other pointers before we go into your team and then keep it going?
Man, my nose is running out like a faucet. I think, yeah, you needed. Why the hell did you wait so damn long?
I know, but be honest though, I'm okay with it though. I think, like I said, I don't have to win this year. I'm okay with my base. I'm okay with it. I think I can live with it. I can live with my decisions in life. You know.
All right, you come back strong in 2026. Let's go to Mr. Voorhees.
All right. We can go to Voorhees, man. He started off. He got Junkins and Tootin and Fannin. Solid rookie picks where he got him at. Justin Jefferson in London, two of my favorite picks with the Brees Hall. Trevor Lawrence and Penix, clean receiver room. Might be one of the best teams I've seen my boy Voorhees have, honestly. So I like it. Aaron Jones and Warren. I have no hate on this team whatsoever, Rock. I love everything about it.
Yeah, really no bad picks except Kincaid. I can't stand Kincaid.
I knew that was coming. And honestly, this late though, compared to these, maybe a receiver instead of Kincaid, but I feel he was trying to get her tight end. But I don't. Yeah, I'm with you. I would have taken Jaden Reed though, maybe over Kincaid. I say that, but
I'm glad he didn't because I needed him
for sure. So we're gonna go into it's Ryan 88. He took Harvey, Burden, and Guinness. Nice, solid start.
Nice.
And then he gets Hurts, Collins, JSN, Kittle, Goff, Stafford, and he get the two running backs. So he got Harvey, Kamara, and Swift pretty much starting off in his running back room. Kittle is Kittle. He's unlimited at the tight end position. Mooney, Khalil, JSN. This looked like a right next to Voorhees. Looked like these two guys right here might have figured out the draft while the rest of us was just
sleep.
Doing coke, man. So Patty Mills, though, we gonna get on his team. Took three running backs, three solid picks at running back. Then he go Lamar, May, Barkley. So his running back room is pretty much safe at this point. That he's okay for a little while. And you go get some young guys. You got Smitty, Olave, Rome, Josh Downs, Bateman. This is definitely a best ball receiver room. If Olave is healthy through the whole year in the Kellen Moore offense, you definitely got you a winner at some point in this receiver room. So I don't knock this team either, bro. I think he stayed solid, stayed where he's supposed to be, and just took the value of what was at hand. So
I think he kind of got screwed being in between It's Ryan, who drafted every single one of It's Ryan's picks were my guys. I absolutely love his team. And then Pillow Talk, he also got a good amount of players too. I think Patty Mills kind of got screwed being in between both of those guys. It seems like he's the runt of the litter. Yeah. You know, he just got what was left over.
But he made it work, though. I think he just made it work best he could.
He's a survivor. He's going to have to survive. Yeah, exactly.
For sure. And we got Pillow Talk. He took Warren. He took Golden. He took Golden. He took Woody Marks. He got Jaden Daniels, Marvin Harrison, Garrett Wilson. But then he stopped taking receivers, man. So he just went tight end, running back, tight end, running back, tight end. Now, there is a premium on the tight end. So his flex spot, if these guys actually catch a volume of passes or touchdowns, they can be there. But I think having Keon Coleman as like your number 3 receiver, that's a tough spot to be in, bro. So
there's something even worse than that. Not only is his wide receiver room pretty iffy, man, his QB room is shit.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, bro. It's pretty bad, Pello. Hey, man, 2026, man. That's why we here, baby. We still here on 2026.
Even if you go with the settings, Fizz, I remember in our South Harmon League, Coop went Travis Kelce, Mark Andrews, and some other elite tight end. Man, he came in like second. I think he came in 11th place because those tight ends were fucking awful for the first half of the season. They didn't do shit for him, and he couldn't catch back up when Mark Andrews finally got his shit together. So even when you go with the settings, it's not a guarantee that it's going to work out great because sometimes people just have down years. So I just wanted to say it. Yeah.
My boy Cody said punt his team and just take Voorhees' team and switch names, man. He said he ain't feeling it anyway. Said he's over it. He said he was over it, but nah, we ain't gonna do that, man. You had an all right team, Cody.
Yeah,
you did what you had to do, my brother. You know,
he's got Ladd, he's got AJ Brown. I love those two wide receivers. J-Mo is going to be great in best ball. Pittman's going to be good once Daniel Jones plays quarterback for them. Cooper Kupp, Rashid Shaheed. No, it's far from awful. I would take his team over a few of the different teams here.
For sure.
Why do they have Mellett at QB? I understand he played QB and wide receiver. What do you think he's going to play in the NFL? Do you think he's going to play more wide receiver? You think?
I thought he had switched to receiver. I thought that's what I read. I thought he switched to receiver.
Yeah, they have him as a QB listed here. I wonder what he's going to play, but I think it's going to be more wide receiver. I thought I read
he switched to receiver already. Like he said, cool, I'm good with it. So, I don't know, man, but that's the draft, man. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed it. It's another marathon next week. If y'all want to see us do a different setting, we'll try it out. We trying to push the marathon draft right now. We hope y'all like it. But if you want to do a different setting, just put it in the chat. Leave it in the comments. We'll switch it up for y'all. Ain't no big deal. But we still gonna be here no matter what. And make sure y'all tap in with us, man. So, Rock, man, it's good to have you here. Good to have you back, my brother. Took a week off, but
yeah, man, it's good to be back.
Back, man. So I'm glad I got a new sounder for you. I gotta crank this every week for you now, bro. So that, at least I know I got one for my boy. Yeah, man. So we glad to have you back. We glad to have y'all in the chat and everybody that helped us fill in the draft, man. We appreciate it. If you want to share it with anybody or your friends or your league mates and let them know, hey, man, we doing this marathon. Make sure you join back in and the link will be in the chat. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, baby. We're looking for them subscribers. I'm looking
and the like button too. And the like
metrics, man. We like 46% ain't subscribed. So make sure we get let's get 50 Cent, baby. Let's get 50 Cent G Unit in the building and let's get them subscribers up, man. So Rob, before we get out of here, man, what you got to say to the people, or we just gonna close the door on them, man?
Let's just close the door on them. I hope that you and me get to the doctor, we get fixed up by them so that we can come back and give the energy that the people need. Man, but it's always good to be back. It's always good to be able to chop it up with you, with the people. We keep getting better and better every week, man. And as these go along, we're going to get better at these drafts too. So
For sure. I like picking in the 6 because I don't think I picked it yet. So good to see what my strategy is, kind of switch it up. Go back and run it back, see what the value was and what you missed and what you saw. So we appreciate y'all being here, man. Next Tuesday morning, we'll be back in the kitchen, and Tuesday night, 7:25 Eastern time, with another mock draft. Put in the settings in the comments if you want us to change the settings, and if not, it's that marathon, baby. So we appreciate y'all. Me and my boy out of this thing. Rob. We out of here, baby. See y'all next week.